When we begin the process of implementing PBL in our classroom, we need to think backwards. What do we want our students to get out of this experience? If we're doing this in the context of Yom Kippur, for instance, what do we want our students to come away with? What is our driving question that will launch this entire project? What do we need to know as we move into our next step? What do we need to know about our students? What do they already know about this holiday? How do their families observe Yom Kippur? As we are about to launch a group project, we also need to know which students work best together. We need to have a plan for forming teams. In addition, we need to know how we are going to assess the final projects. The point here is that before we begin to work directly with our students, we need to be clear about our goals and strategies for moving forward. Once we have a clear sense of our big ideas, how do we introduce this topic to students in a way that is significant and meaningful to them? This is called an entry event, the goal of which is to engage our students, getting them curious and asking their own questions. This could be a video or a guest speaker or a story. The point is that this entry event will hopefully get the students to say, I need to know more. If your theme for Yom Kippur is repentance, for instance, the entry event could be a story about gossip, such as a pillow full of feathers. In implementing PBL, there are two ways to launch a project. One is having the students choose their own driving question. In our case, one group of students would explore the question, why do we fast? Another group may choose to explore the idea of tshuva. A third group could delve into the Torah portions. The second way is for the teacher to choose the driving question or questions and have the students create a project around one of these topics. Whichever works for you in your setting, in terms of how much time you have and your classroom dynamic, what's important is that the students are given the freedom, in an age-appropriate manner, to determine how they will research and present their project, the element of voice and choice. Here is where the elements of collaboration and communication come into play. Collaboration is a means to an end. The students are working towards a goal. They are creating a product that they will then present to others, parents, students, the teacher, or even strangers. And this presentation might be in front of a real audience, or it might be in the cloud. To be successful, the students need to develop effective communication skills. They also need to know the best way to communicate their ideas. It could be a dramatic presentation, or an art project, a video tutorial. Part of being adept at the skill of communication is knowing the appropriate means of delivering the message. Setting the stage for successful collaboration is crucial. To help the students learn to work together and to communicate with one another, you might want to introduce the Jewish values associated with respect and teamwork, kavod and shituf pu'ulah. Successful learning means that students are able to work together as a team in a respectful manner and, in the end, create successful projects that they will be proud to present to others. More importantly, they will learn a skill that will serve them well throughout their lives: collaboration and cooperation.